Friends of Aroostook was birthed under Empowering Life, a counseling center here in Holton. So they empowered me 4 years ago to begin the Friends of Aroostook program. Basically what we do is provide emergency firewood to fill voids in the winter that elderly and working cold and so on experience. And then during the summer months we grow vegetables, primarily for Meals on Wheels, soup kitchens, homeless shelters, and food pantries. The third year we planted 20 acres and we began our organic farming. We planted approximately right around 15 acres of, we call it naturally raised because we use synthetic fertilizer. We had to distinguish, we don't use a lot of sprays and herbicides and pesticides, but we do use synthetic fertilizer. And we raised 2 acres of organic. This year, we have 1.5 acres of organic, and we've got about 18 acres of mixed vegetables that we consider naturally raised. We were fortunate enough to receive funding for a greenhouse, basically for the purchase price of the greenhouse. There's always additions. We applied for a grant from the Presque Rotary, and we received word that they wanted to fund the watering aspect of the greenhouse so that they will help us with our water supply. I'm a Rotarian myself, and I realize that Rotary funds are spread pretty thin. So we're just overwhelmed that we received such a generous grant. The water supply is one of the more costly aspects of equipping our greenhouse, and they're funding it in its entirety. Friends of Aroostook goal is to be identified as a hand-up organization, not a handout. Our goal is to incorporate the consumers into our program to assist us with harvesting the vegetables. We encourage food pantries to harvest for their needs. We encourage soup kitchens and homeless shelters to harvest for their needs. Our goal is to pull everything together to continue to harvest for the elderly. And some join us. Some of the most responsive are the elderly. But ultimately, we believe that the consumer needs ownership in the program, and we're doing everything we can to make that possible.